morning, everyone. Now, maybe everyone quiet. It's great to have you here. If you could, take your seats. We will get started.
There's no spice in it. All you do is just sample some vegetables.
All right, so I want to thank Elevate Church for being our sponsor for this month of April, and thank you for providing the breakfast this morning. Really appreciate that. Next month, we have Edward Jones, Paul Brown, who will be our sponsor. This is going to be a busy week. We have 3 ribbon cuttings coming up. Oh, thank you for the reminder. If you haven't checked in, use the QR code on your table. There's a little table tent card. Please sign in that way so we know that you were here. 3 ribbon cuttings coming up. May 4th, 5th, and 6th. So make it real easy. There are 1, 2, 3. Okay, May 4th, Caliber Auto Care at 4:30 at their location. We have May 5th with Cross Bank in Wiley. So May 5th will be at noon. That's Friday, May 5th at noon. And then May 6th, on Saturday, we have iCode, which is under new ownership. They're doing a re-grand opening at noon. So again, that's May 4th, 4:30, Caliber Auto. May 5th, noon, Cross Bank in Wiley. And then we have May 6th at noon, iCode in Wiley. And check your chamber email. I sent all that out with information yesterday. Okay, so we have our event is almost here this Saturday. Yes. So how many of you are ready to go?
Let's go.
How many of you are excited?
Yes.
It's going to be great. Ignore all the weather.
How many of you have rain boots?
Yes, bring your rain boots and don't forget the forecast. I have had a few questions, mostly from maybe some vendors that haven't participated before. But yes, no matter what, it's rain or shine. We don't cancel our own event in inclement weather. If it were to be very dangerous weather, like tornadoes, lightning strikes, that kind of thing, we might take shelter or figure out what we need to do. And I have worked it out with PSA. We can take temporary shelter there. That's the quickest place for us to go. So I will be posting information about that, should it get bad. Oh, 2 more people, thank you. But again, just want to remind you, it is a rain or shine event. If this is, I would just tell all vendors, be ready for any kind of weather and prepare for any kind. It might be one way in the morning and it might be the other way in the afternoon. You know that living in Texas. So be prepared for wind. Secure your things down. There's all kinds of creative ways. I've seen all kinds of things from vendors. So be looking into ways to do that. Make sure you're protecting any items that get ruined from rain, like paper or things that would break down. Make sure you're protecting that with plastic or other things like that. So just get creative. I would ask other vendors maybe that have done this before if it's your first time and you're not sure, but be prepared on that. It looks like maybe setup might be a little bit icky, but then it looks like then the sun will come out and bless our event and we'll be ready to go with all the people coming out. So that's the way we're going to be thinking, and it'll be great. We have a lot of things going on the stage. We're starting at 10 a.m. Our mayor will be there to open everything up. We have a singer for the national anthem from Saxe High School Choir. Then we will have a performance from the dance studio here in Murphy, Kaiser Center for Performing Arts. We will have Bogus Elementary with a musical performance from grades K through 5 at 11. At noon, we'll have Master Choi Taekwondo with a group of his students doing a demonstration on stage. And then at 2 o'clock, 2 to 3, we have a local talent show that we're really excited about. We tested this out last year and had quite a few talented people. And this year, we have a more formalized program with first, second, and third prizes. So 2 to 3 p.m. and then judging for that will happen right afterwards.
Are there still spots available for the talent?
There are 2 spots available. So we have 10 signed up, 12 spots based on our time. So if you know 2 more people that want to enter in,
Ages 5 to 18. Oh, I'm too old.
Oh, no.
Fake it till you make it. And
You can pass.
I can't pass for
Yeah.
18.
I'd say you're 16
Leveled up
and a
too
half.
far.
see, that was my
Just
difference.
behavior.
That was, she's young at heart.
Yes. I don't know about 18, but chocolate. Yum.
And then we will also have, after the talent show judging, 3:30, we will be doing our best booth tallies and announce the best booth with a trophy for the best booth voted by the public with their fake Spring Fever Bucks. It's sponsored by ICO. Yes, yes, you have to
Yeah.
beat Camp Get Gladiator. They're the ones to beat.
Do you need any more volunteers for counting?
Yes, I think we do. So see Anna for that. We are looking, we think 4 to 5 people would be great to go quickly through the booths.
No, she's done judging already. I'm gonna tally the talent shows, so if you wanna have them for that.
Oh, so talk to Anna. She's coordinating all the volunteers.
Tiffany is volunteering me as we speak.
Yes, that's what happens.
I know, I just said you would be 3 after. I did
And
not say
so,
that works. Thank you.
so I said we were doing talent
As
show,
long as it's not.
judging, we have best booth, and then there will be a winner of the Beats Studio earbuds donated by Hawaii Fluid Art.
Yay.
Luke Tremont, thank you for that. Those are going to be the big prize that they're going to get for turning in their Monopoly board. So the program will be Play Monopoly, and each of you guys will have a card that goes coincides. So please, we will provide a pen when you come in the park, but sign off on that because it's a fun little game and they enter to win a raffle at the end. Worked well the last couple of years. So anyway, I want to thank all of you who are vendors and also, more importantly, too, that are sponsors to make this event happen. So thank you very much for that, and we are looking forward to a wonderful Spring Fever on Saturday. All right, so then next month already, we're planning for our quarterly luncheon. So we have our May luncheon, which is sponsored by Countryside Smiles and Tina Swindle, so thank you for that. It's going to be catered by Mojios. It's 11:30 to 1 right here in this room. And it is a larger luncheon because we invite the families and students that were recipients of our scholarship, our high school senior scholarship awards. So they will be presented that day by Steve Dalton's Foundation. So it's just a wonderful luncheon to see that happen. Our speaker is Kristen Bartholomew. She's going to talk about self-perception and seeing yourself with accuracy and effectiveness. She is an executive coach, leadership development specialist, and owner and founder of KMB Coaching. And so don't miss that. I will have the sign-up link probably by early next week available out in the newsletter and on our website.
And what date is that?
That's May 16th, Tuesday. And then we are already gearing up for our Youngpreneur Academies. We host 2 camps in the summer, July 20th and 21st, 2 different camps. And registration will be available soon to kids aged 9 to 16. So we're really excited to.
We're super excited about
Yes,
this.
and so we are looking to, if you have an interest in sponsoring anything with a youthpreneur program, or if you yourself are interested in potentially being a mentor, because we do a Business 101 presentation at one of the camps, please send me an email or call me just to find out about more of that, because we are building out our camps for this summer, and we need support in 2 different ways, volunteer and monetary support. All right, so I will go ahead and first we're going to get started online, and then I will point to a table and we'll go around. Please, if you're next in line, if you could come up and be ready to save us our time. We don't have a spotlight booked for today, so but still we're going to stay to our time frame because then we'll have plenty of time for announcements and time to chat. So let's get started. Linda, would you kick it off online for us this morning?
Good morning, everyone. I can help your business get noticed and become memorable. How do I do that, you ask? I'm Linda with Persona Marketing, and I sell promotional items. Anything you can put a logo on, from clothing to widgets, literally. Also known as a charge key. If you need that perfect charge key to keep your company name in your potential clients' hands 24/7, I can help you find it. I'm Linda with Persona Marketing. What's your persona? Thank you.
We're all chanting with you.
Oh, good. I'm sure you did that.
They haven't forgotten the
Good.
tagline. All right. Jean.
Hi, I'm Jean Chastain with Radical Insurance. I have health insurance. I can offer peace of mind when it comes to health care with a wide range of different plans. I'm not tied to any particular insurance company. It's, I focus mostly on Medicare, but, and healthcare.gov, but there are other ways you can get healthcare. You can get short-term and use the PCHS network. You can, I know people who do cost sharing, boy. If I can't help you, I know other agents who can. So if you need to ask questions and understand Medicare because it's so confusing, don't give me a call. Thanks.
Okay, Monica.
Hello, I'm Monica with StretchLab Murphy. Am I able to share screen and audio for mine? It's just like a little
Yeah,
video.
I believe you can. Go ahead and hit share screen.
We can charge you extra.
I will attempt. Give me a second here.
Good idea.
If I can't figure it out, then I won't do it.
You might have to make her co-host, I don't know.
No.
I don't have it set that way. Can you not, are you not able to share?
I am, I'm just, not sure if, right. Let me just try one more time, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And then that was my session.
There we go.
Can you see anything?
When you
My
can.
screen?
Yes, you can.
I would just like to show you at StretchLab, we have a system called MAPS, and that is a body assessment. So here's me showing it real quick in a video, and I will not play all of it because it's 1:30. Hold on, can you hear that?
No.
No?
So,
Okay, so it's just me saying that here's the MAPS machine at the back of our studio.
right here is a screen with cameras at various angles. So I'm going to step back to a line and show you how this works. Happy Maps Monday, by the way, stands for mobility and posture and activation. So right here I lined up and it's telling me ready to be screened. Stand on the floor, shoulder width apart. Square up your shoulders and extend your arms to the ceiling. Once it sees me do that, it's telling me to squat, and I'll do 3, 2, and one more squat. So all this time is reading my body posture, and it's going to calculate my score. Let's check it out. So it's going to tell me some imbalances right off the bat, and where I have some tightness, where I have some posture, and where I have unequal symmetry in my body.
All right, and hopefully you can see that all, and that is part of what we use at the studio to make sure you get a great stretch. It's, as you can see there, my right glute was lighting up and my shoulder, so it definitely tells you if you have imbalances, and then we know where to work on you. That's all. Thank you for listening.
Okay, now, I think it's everyone online. So we will go here and start in the room. Let's start with this table right here. You're up.
Good morning. Good morning. Wendell Daniel, founder and CEO of All Pest Solutions. You make a picture of me back there, my competitor. We are a father and son operated pest control company here in the Eastern Metroplex. Residential, commercial, pest, termite, wildlife, mosquito control, dead bugs, got pests, dog pests. Come experience the ultimate in value, integrity, and trust. Wendell at All Pest Solutions.
Good morning. There's so many pests, houses, and teen in this area that we can survive as a community. So your local dentist and many other dentists, come visit us at booth 9 on Saturday. I'm wearing another hat for booth 31. That's going to be Sikhs of America booth. So if you want to know about my background, where I come from, our culture, and many of the turban-wearing Singhs and Kaurs around your neighborhood, there's going to be booth 31, Sikhs of America, on Saturday at Springfield. You will also have a chance to spin and win and maybe get a turban tied and a picture printed portrait that day on that booth. So make sure you visit us, get to know us, and maybe have some Punjabi hospitality demonstrated.
I know, sorry. Excited about it.
That's what teenagers do.
separate you two.
Yeah, I'll just text her then. I was the same way in school. I got sent to the principal's
Shocker.
office a lot.
You should see the shot there.
Be nice, Wendell. Okay. You only have one chance to make a good first impression. So, that being said, we have 14 houses pending in Murphy. You know the average number of days right now in Murphy? Does anyone know? Being on the market?
42.
200.
22. Yeah, you know, a lot of these houses went under multiple offers in 3 or 4 days. We have some that are sitting on the market for 60 days, 90 days, one for 226 days. So if your house is sitting on the market that long, I'm gonna say you probably did not make a good first impression coming on the market. So, and you need someone to help you. So if I can help you, give me a call.
Let's go over here.
Good morning. And I'm full of love you today because I've got a short presentation and I wanted everybody to, Linda, I don't know where Monica went. Gene, how you doing, buddy? So, I wanted to tell you about where I was last week.
You'll be surprised.
I had to go throw my hat in the ring.
Oh, I've heard.
You're running for president? Congratulations.
And I'll take questions after.
You're up. I didn't know you were.
Dennis Bride is quite lovely. I don't know what she sees in him, but she's quite lovely. I met her on Saturday.
Wow, I mean, you're just gonna pray a lot for his bride. No, I'm just kidding. Man, hey Don, good to see you this morning. I'm Caleb Braskill. I'm the founding pastor at Elevate Church right here in Murphy, and had a great time with Bobby at breakfast this week, and I want to thank him for that. It was so fun. Great to see everybody. Looking forward to seeing you at the Spring Fever. And we'll have a booth right next to the kids area. Yeah, so we're looking forward to that because we have some stuff, and my kids pastor is going to be there leading that booth as well. So we're looking forward to that. I don't know if you know this, but do you know that in America and even around the world, there's an epidemic of loneliness? Because you know what? And it's really accelerated significantly because of COVID. The effects of COVID have left a permanent impression on our lives, and that's the reason why groups like this and coming together in church, family is so critically important in our society today, because people they feel so lonely. I ran across something that may interest you, and I want to read you this. It actually comes from a book that's called Everybody's Normal Until You Get to Know Them. And in that book, John Ortberg, the author, refers to a study that tracked 7,000 people over a period of time and the loneliness in their lives. And here's what he said. Researchers found that the most isolated people were 3 times more likely to die than those with strong relationships. Isn't that interesting? And he says people who even had bad health habits, Nadia, they were actually, these people that had bad health habits, such as, chain smokers, poor eating, obesity, alcohol abuse, but had strong social ties, lived significantly longer than those who had great health habits, but they were isolated in their relationships. And then the author goes on to say, in other words, it's better to eat Twinkies with good friends than broccoli alone. Come on, somebody.
There you go, man. There you go. You really helped that one, Pastor.
Thank you. How do I follow that? Hi, I'm Carol Lee with So What.
but I also teach sewing to all ages, from 8 on up to 50. I have a lady that's pushing 60. So, yeah, you never know. Somebody that didn't learn it back when they actually taught it in school can now learn it from me, because they don't teach it in school anymore. Home economics is not as available. So have somebody that's interested in learning to sew, I'm your lady. I'm Carol Lee with Sew It, and sewing is my superpower.
All right, my turn. Your turn. See if I can follow that. My script today is actually has something to do with that, so let's see if it works. Good morning. Nadia Touch with Coaching by Nadia, and helping you build consistency with healthy habits so you can have energized and vital life. So this month we talk about nutrition. So let's talk about the numbers. I'm actually curious if you did guess. In terms of weight loss, getting body ready for the summer, what do you think the success ratio percentage, did I say it correctly, between fitness and nutrition for your weight loss? So fitness and nutrition, what is percentage ratio that you focus on that area, you succeed in weight loss? Hurry up my time.
80% nutrition.
75, 25.
So 80% nutrition, 20% fitness. Now let's talk about nutrition, we're not done yet, right? So what is the percentage ratio between what you eat and how you eat, or who you're being?
How you eat.
What is the percentage ratio for your wellness success? 20% of what you eat, 80% of who you're being, or how you eat. So speaking of which, when we talk about what I'm eating, we don't talk about how I'm eating under stress, overwhelmed, snacking, crunching, salty food, sugar food, mindless eating. We only succeed 20%. So I guess that's kind of in that realm. So tomorrow in our Find Your New Comfort Foods training, we will be talking about what we are craving, when we are craving, that's important, why we are craving, and finding substitutions. Edible, there's here of doing that, and non-edible, so we can have a plan to implement and have consistency. So if you're interested, coachingbynadia.com/events. And remember, the daily choices. Thank you. Oh, the card.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Tiffany with the Turnbull Agency. You all know that I do life insurance and health insurance. I usually specialize in health insurance, but we're going to do Summer of Life insurance. So I don't really talk about my IMO very much, Experior. The reason is because you guys all knew me as a captive agent when I started back in 2016 in the health insurance industry, and I had basically one product I could offer my clients. So I went out onto the open market and I found a company that would allow me to independently broker with all those insurance companies so I could offer whatever I wanted to the rest of my clients. But what I did not see was the opportunity to offer that opportunity to other agents and financial advisors. So it's been about a year that I've been an independent agent, and I just signed my first agency. And it's a major, large agency. So you guys will start to hear some other names. I'm taking on a PNC side, so I won't personally be doing it. But it's one more thing that Experior, my IMO, can also offer, and so we've partnered with a specialist in that. So I have a business partner now, so that'll be really exciting. I'll start introducing him. But I know I'm over my time. This summer, I'm also going to be offering a couple of academies. We're going to do a life insurance academy, and we're going to do a health insurance academy this year. So what that means is that if you're an agent, you want to learn how to sell, we'll have both of those. If you are a prospective client and you want to learn more about health or life, we'll have those as well. So I'll keep you updated on that. And that's why I have not been around very much. So I didn't mean to get super busy on everybody, but I'm still here, and I will always be here for my clients. So that's it. I'm Tiffany. Y'all have a great day.
No, that's not true. Good morning, everybody. I'm John Conwell with Dignity Memorial. I help people pre-plan, I don't wait until the end. I help people pre-plan for funerals, cremation, cemetery arrangements. And I was talking to a gentleman yesterday, and he'd been putting it off, which most people do. And he said, this is just not the most fun conversation to have. I get that, it isn't. But it's even less fun if you don't do it and somebody has to do it for you. So that's what we talk to people about. This is pre-planned. Call me if you're interested. You can find me on the web at johnconwell.us. Thank you.
Hi everybody, I'm Christy Arnell. I'm the president and founder of Ukraine Unlimited, which is a nonprofit organization for Ukraine. And we help with everything from humanitarian needs that are over there, but there's so many coming from the east side of Ukraine over to the west side of Ukraine, and that's where my team is at, helping with clothing, food, housing, and medical needs, all kinds of things. So, and we also help with further things with protective gear and things like that for the military. So, our organization, we have been here in the U.S. working on things to fundraise and things like that, but we also have my whole team in Ukraine working to help everybody there too. In fact, part of my team went from the U.S. just this week. I was supposed to go with them, but we didn't have quite enough funding, and he paid for his ticket to go out of his own pocket, and so that was exciting. We had a lot of help this past week going on over there, so we had some fundraising going, and he got a lot of food and other items, clothing and other needed things over there while he was there for the week. So, and I'll have a booth at the Spring Fever event this Saturday, so excited to see people there. If you want to know further how to help, you can talk to me after those things.
Morning, Paul Brown with Edward Jones Financial Services right next door. I love getting inspiration from the people that talk up here. Monica mentioned the map, right? I've done the map. I've done the squat thing. And I said, well, the shoulder's a little weird, but anyway, that's another story. At Jones, we have a map as well. We look at your current financial situation. We talk about your dreams, your goals, your retirement plans, your projected expenses. What do you want to do in retirement? We examine those versus what you've got, what you're doing from an investment standpoint. Can you get there? If not, well, let's consider adjusting some of those retirement goals or maybe bumping them up. You're in great shape. Then we create portfolios to help you get there. And we keep in touch through your life to keep you on track, make adjustments as we go. One specific example, I've got a client in his 70s that has an annuity and he's going to leave it to his kids. Well, he doesn't need the RMD money for his daily living expenses, so we're using the RMD money to purchase a life insurance policy. Life insurance benefits are tax-free, and we are essentially doubling the inheritance, the potential inheritance that's going to his kids. He's loving it. So.
Does he need more kids?
I don't know. Paul Brown with Edward Jones, and we'll see you out there Saturday.
Hey, I'm Mary Pat Ellis. Today I'm wearing two hats. I'm a Keller Williams agent here in Murphy and the Collin County area, but today I want to talk about spring fever, and I'm also the board president of the Murphy Veterans Tribute, which we are in a campaign now to really move this forward, and we've had our site cleared of poison ivy and logs and things, and it looks awesome out there. It's right at the entry of the Spring Fever booth. So I just want to invite you, if some businesses here are not going to have a booth and you're helping out and so forth, come. We're going to get extra chairs out there in our site, and just come and visit with us a little bit and take a little rest in our site. We'd love that. But we're on a campaign now. We're going to get we're having a new website done probably by the weekend, and we're so excited about our movement toward our goal of having a tribute in Murphy for the veterans all over that have served our country. Thank you.
Well, sorry I haven't been around. They wouldn't let me zoom from Collin County Jail. They're funny about that. Just kidding. It's been a busy first quarter of this year. My wife had surgery that was worse than we thought it was going to be, and so that, and then I had an employee move away, so, you know, I got my work boots on instead of my casual shoes on. But it's been a good year so far. Don Shepherd, Shepherd Pest Management. And thank you for that information, brother. I'm going to take that home to my wife and say, bring the Twinkies on because I'm very social. Come on.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Jimmy Well with Farmers Insurance. And I hope everyone's having an epic day and an epic week and a month. Hey, if you set your sights high, then you're going to accomplish great things this month. One of the things that I've been telling you is to make sure your gutters are cleaned out. It's been raining a lot, and if you don't have your gutters cleaned out, that rain's going to come in. I have a question. Do you know how many windshields were replaced in 2021? How many windshields?
In the United States or
You know.
Texas?
Texas or U.S.?
In Texas or
In the
US?
United States.
50,000.
3,212,000.
No, 15 million windshields replaced. So there's a lot of rocks hitting windshields. Make sure you've got the right coverage on your auto. I'm Jimmy Weddle with Farmers.
Sorry, Jamie, I was thinking hailstorms.
But 13 million is a lot of windshields.
Good morning, Alan Link, Executive Tax Solution, your tax defense team. This is what kind of Christmas gift you can expect when your daughters are rocket engineering. Literally, yesterday she launched YSAT 3 Americas. So I think it went, I haven't checked to see how it went. Anyhow, that's what she does. I have smart kids, I don't know how that happened. Well, my wife. So I've come out of the caves of tax preparation, and just like last year, I'm busy post-season, post-season, busier than when I'm doing taxes, so I'm doing tax preps. Getting a lot of people who have problems. And I'm going to ask you all to Google Executive Tax Solution or Tax Resolution Plano and hit the little blog things that I put. I put like 3 posts a day, and that's kind of like the secret. I think I broke the Google code on how to get seen without spending money. And I learned that from a guy who's a margarita salesman. He sells margarita parties every Saturday. Then what he does is he just does the short little posts on Google My Business. Anyhow, I try to write a blog. I haven't done anything since January, but I try to write a blog 1 to 3 times a week that are longer articles. But I do these little posts all throughout the day. So I'll put without Wiley or Murphy today, blah blah blah. Something I want to say real quick. Total positive income. We're worried about the audits. Well, the IRS came out with a 25-page handbook. They're going to target our total positive income. And I wrote a nasty blog about that because I can't stand IRS. And what they're saying is we're not going to target people who make less than $400,000. And we all know that's garbage. If you have a small business, they're going to come looking for you. But their justification of total positive income is if you made $500,000 in your business and you wrote off $100,000, that leaves you $400,000. They're going to come back. So it's just more nonsense. Anyhow, keep up with the blogs. Executive Tax Solution on Google. It's easiest way to find them.
Good morning, everybody. Luke Trahan, also wearing 2 hats today. The first hat, LPL Financial. It's funny. I think we all know that human beings are emotional. And when we have really bad emotional responses to something, we get depressed or whatnot, we all do something completely different. Some people eat, some people exercise, some people bury themselves in their work. Investing, people are just as emotional with investing as they are with their daily lives. And when the market goes up or down, it can trigger those same responses. And so my job as your financial advisor is to help you break the cycle of emotional investing. Take the emotions out of investing, make sure that you're putting more money into your pocket, that way you're not exhibiting the wrong behaviors at the wrong times. So Luke Trahan, Wealth Manager with LPL Financial, starting officially on Sunday, it will be Belt Trahan Wealth Management and LPL Financial Company. Second that, the Education Foundation met and selected 8 scholarship recipients who will be recognized at the luncheon. Like Julie said, please come out and show your support. It is because of the support in this room as well as within the local community that we were able to increase from 6 to 8 scholarships. And it's such a wonderful thing to go from $1,500 a scholarship last year to $1,700 a scholarship this year. That's because of the generosity of our business community. So appreciate your support and appreciate your continued support, because we're going to be able to continue to increase the mission, as we say, with continuing to expand how many people we can impact. Thank you very much. We did never move that spring fever.
We got I'm Bob Specialist, everybody here, I think knows what I do. One of the things that we do is we take the videos, all sorts of media, and convert it into digital format. So here is, does that person look scared? Well, this is, you watch a TV show, and at the end, for the next episode, come and see what's happening in the next episode. We'll get into that here in a minute. All right, if you notice on the table, I put these little brochures out here. Something to consider. It's we started doing some work with Screen Vision Media, and what we do the video for them, they do all the media in the TV station and the movie theaters. So if you go out here, this is specific for Wada DMB. If you go to the Wada DMB theater, they've got 4 screens in the lobby. Those run, if you put an ad on there, they run about 4 times an hour, all the time the theater's open. Inside the theater, the videos will run on the big screen, 40-foot IMAX theaters, a couple of times before, at least a couple of times before each one of the movies. So if you figure out how many times they run a week, the late penny I checked that, it's about 450, 434 minimum that they'll run each week. Your ad will run for $165. So that's 38 cents a showing. Well, if you think about it, in the movie theater, you're kind of got a captive audience there. You're kind of, you can't really turn the volume up and down. You can't turn the lights off, up or down, or whatever. You can't go to the bathroom or something like that. But you don't really have too many options to get out. But it's kind of neat. I have never really worked with this group before. We showed some of the whiteboard animation. Like we did something for Dr. Gill, we did something for John Conwell, we've done several different ones. I've never heard of it.
Sorry.
But you got to see the ending here in just a minute. But it's something to think about, because for $2,100, about a little less than $2,200 for 13 weeks, you can have this showing. Okay. Now then back there, teacher, is Julie okay? I don't know. Let's see. Oh my goodness.
You have a lot of work.
I love it.
You have one on the quick.
Hi, Julie. They want to know what happened.
Here, come here next week and find out.
Teaser.
All right, let's see. You'll have to get it up from there. You must have done an intonation. Oh, it's interesting. You'll have to come see it.
All right. There you go. Okay, so that's everybody's, do we have any community announcements, referrals, thank yous, anything you want to share? Want to come on up, or?
No, I think I can reach the crowd here. Everybody, if you enjoyed your coffee this morning, take Mr. Shepherd over there, because he got tired of our coffee and had to bring his own. So this is the Shepherd. He mixes this stuff in his shop. Thank you, Don.
Yeah. Tastes like bug spray.
Good coffee.
Mosquito repellent in it.
I'm just fanning the room for
thank you to Jean Chastain for a referral that is becoming a new client. We're transferring into her 401k today, so thank you. And thank you to Linda for creating some beautiful shirts and aprons. If you come by the Hawaii Fluid Art booth on Saturday, you're going to get to see those. And appreciate that.
Yes, I have two thank yous. One, Don Shepherd, I mentioned that our site for the tribute was cleared. Well, Don is going out today or tomorrow to spray the area so kids can come out and play and all, and not worry about chiggers and poison ivy's gone and stuff like that. And also Bobby. Bobby's been so faithful to support our tribute project, and I think he's done some before and afters of our site. So we're probably going to be seeing that pretty soon, but Bobby has been so faithful to this, and I really appreciate it. And again, I want to invite you out to our site on Saturday to come and visit with us and just see what we're doing. Thank you.
Nadia?
Mr. Quick, I know we have a spring fever coming up. So after that, next Wednesday, if you like to hear part of my story, join tea with me. That will be, usually it's first Wednesday of each month. So it will be the story of my life, part 2 of 3, because I got a lot of anniversaries in April, May, and June, including my own birthday. So please come join. coachingbynadia.com/events, and you will see the registration. Hope to see you there.
There's a City of Murphy event coming on May 20th. It's the Beer Craft Festival. So even if you're a drinker or non-drinker, go to the Caricature Artist. It's sponsored by Countryside Smiles, but it's a phenomenal artist. Get your artwork portrait done. So, and I think it's a paid event, but there's a lot of cool vendors if you want to enjoy.
Where's it at?
May 20th.
No, where?
Murphy Active. Murphy Active Central Park.
And then next Thursday night, another foundation that I serve on is called Morgan's Field of Dreams. It's a friend of mine's son who passed away in a car wreck 2 Decembers ago. His birthday is actually next Thursday. And so we're actually going to be doing a party at Hawaii Fluid Art celebrating his life painting, and 50% of the proceeds are actually going into the foundation. Last year we were able to give away 2 scholarships to McKinney youth that were playing on baseball teams, and this year we're actually doing 4 scholarships to college. So you are in Frisco, Gaylord, and Preston, behind Rodeo Goat Burger, and you want to come out 5 p.m. till 8 p.m. and you want to paint and help raise some money for a good cause, feel free to come out.
Anyone else? Any announcements, anything?
Linda.
Linda, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to thank Luke too for his business. The shirts and aprons that we did were for Hawaii Fluid Art, and I also did a painting there, and it's a fun place to go to meet people and have fun. It's almost like finger painting when you're a child. You don't have to be an artist, but it's a lot of fun and very colorful too. And I want to thank Elevate Church for his, or their order, I should say, for Spring Fever. The shirts are here today, Pastor, and I will get them over one way or another to you today, as well as the Murphy Chamber. There'll be a lot of red, intense red shirts at the Spring Fever. Thank you.
Yeah, we have our volunteer shirts too, and we printed those, so thank you. And I also wanted to recognize Christy with Ukraine Unlimited is our newest member here.
All right.
We're really glad to have you and excited that you're going to participate in Spring Fever this year. All right, anyone have anything else before we go ahead and draw?
I do.
Sure, okay, go
Julie,
ahead.
can you?
Yes, yeah, I can. Go ahead, Mom.
I sent a file in the chat. Would you be able to open it or show it on the screen? I don't know how that works.
Sure.
I just sent a picture to say thank you. I know Mecco, it didn't sound like he was there.
No.
But he made our SR banner. And if you are able to pull it up, remember everyone else, Julie knows, I took it on fisheye, so it's like it looks longer. But he helped make our banner. Well, he made our banner. And he worked with me over email. He sent me like 2 proofs where he did some things, and then I was like, ooh, that gives me a different idea, so, and then we sent it back, and then we went with the original idea. So anyway, he was very kind and helpful to redo it a few times with his graphic.
It has an extension that's not openable.
Oh, okay.
No, it's, I had let me just see, I had to download it.
I can share it if you want. I just thought it'd be
It's easier, yeah, I mean, I had to download it to my desktop, and I can try to pull it up this way.
Yeah, but I had no software to read an HEIC file.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
sorry,
it's not gonna work, yeah, you're right. It
Okay,
does
here,
not-
let me show you. I'll share desktop real quick, because I have it right here, I guess, oops, you see all the other flyers on my desktop. Do you see this? This is his brother. Do you see it?
There it is.
There we go.
Yep, looks really good.
That's all.
Yeah, these banners are hard to do, aren't they?
Yes. And I wanted to thank Marco as well, he's not here, he'll be doing the Spring Fever yard letters, we did it last year, it was really nice, extra thing right on the hill, so as you go down Murphy Road, before you enter the park, on the hill there, you'll see some letters, so great photo op, if you get there early enough, or even throughout the day, have someone from your booth go take a picture there, it's really nice. All right, so we'll go ahead and draw now. We have... So what, Caroline, do you have a pet? Or do you know somebody who does? Great. Well, here we go. We have that.
Thank you.
Paul, do you have a pet?
My daughter does.
All right, there you go.
We used to have 3 cats. They all passed away within a year, and then we got new carpet.
You have the option. All right, that is.
I didn't win anything.
Bobby didn't win anything.
On Saturday, we've gotten an email with the process that we're gonna have.
Everybody at 6 a.m., right?
6 a.m.
Volunteers.
Volunteers.
Is that what you said?
6 or 7. Well, they go 6. I can come to work. I mean, there's an extra hour. We can put you to work.
Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot.
I'll be there.
Yes.
Don't you have 2?
Well,
I do have a map here, yeah.
Yeah, so like midnight. Can I just ship it there? I'll just have it shipped to the bus whenever I want.
What I bring was we did it tomorrow, but it should be 6 to
It's gonna be cool anyway, so I wouldn't worry about it. I would put it over there.
That's what he said. He said, Dan's the tower man. He said, I don't get over a 6-foot ladder.
I know. Like, what happened? Oh, and then you're like, it's gonna rain all day. I'm like,
That's what he said. I know it's so funny. Here's what's funny. Really hot. Dan's just looking.
Rain tomorrow, let it.
Okay, can you imagine?
It's not.
So I asked him.
Who's he talking about? You and me and Diane were, great, that'd be awesome.
This would be
He's not there, he's only there for 12 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, we should live stream. I'm gonna try to get a tripod.
And she's just knocking it off. And there's a cloud. There's like, you see it floating in the air. And I say, is it a yeah, this is kind of usually yeah, it's best.
It's a little bit different than your needs are not like all.
She, like, I knew I was gonna like her because this is what she said. Well, I'm free all day, so I'll just be there all day. I'll do whatever you need me to do. And I was like, she knew I liked you. And she darn, yes, she'll help with anything. Yeah, Diana's gonna be there all day. Is what she said on that last one.
Now to the state of California to cause cancer.
How do we expand and do it with that?
So they come in bunches and they get.
You can do like 30 at a time.
Yeah. And they just drop. And my son just loves it. So in the backyard, they drop by themselves and he's like, what are
You do, because my son's birthday is in September,
76 years, so-
we've done massive water balloon fights before for his birthday party, where we put like 500 on either side, and then a bunch of kids run to a dodgeball field. But when you're a bunch of balloons, you can do hundreds really easily.
It's supposed to end in the morning.
And if you get them at the end of summer at Target, you get them full. So we stock up for the next.
Oh, yeah, so I watched
You can get like the slingshot all around.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it because it was going to be the library. And so we have the buckets. So first bucket is $200 off like
and then I'm gonna try to
there's crowns and then there's
I've got $80. I mean, I could pick up another case or two.
every day we go
I've got some Gatorade that Russell did. Not my game, so I'm gonna bring that to. And then I got a box.
Gloria, I'll tell her.
You have food trucks. You have the breakfast for the.
Oh, yeah, no, I can see.
if she has to get reimbursement from the insurance and she gets mad, she's
That's not me.
what she needs.
About 1,500 square feet.
Well, in the end, we're gonna get some people.
My goal is to build around it, so.
It's new too, because it's tapped.
It has no pipes in it, so it just doesn't.
That's not
Really
breakfast,
should be
it's,
I had a pocket. I had a snap one that was the no pocket, but now I have to have the pockets. I don't know why. It's like it's two pots of baggies. You do the little baggies. I like this though. It's not big black bag.
I was just saying, oh, evidently we can get out there at 7.
The art, I forgot that. I was stressed. I had a rain jacket. No, I was standing still, like shaking my weight. I'll have to do it in the right way. Literally standing still, having a conversation with my son like this, and I hear it like that, just like shifted my weight, and I
I'll see if I can
find
get
out
to it. I think I'll put it accessible.
Well, I just, I
So,
and what's great is
when I put it in the storage unit, there was nothing in front of it. And then we bought, like $1,000 worth of canvases.
Don't worry about it.
Stuff in the
So on Saturday, the only thing I'm gonna bring with me is one of those wheelie things, so I can get some rest from time to time, but that's it. Yeah, no, I don't want the crutches, especially on that wet grass. Yeah, I think I'm really gonna just hobble in my veins.
And they're cheap at Lowe's.
Yeah. So
I've got ladies come on.
Well, I'm bringing
So,
I'm bringing it out. I wanted to make sure that during the talent show, I'm gonna take over and table. Yes, so my plan was to bring a table and chairs that I can put under the information while I'm there. And then when you're on talent show, I'm gonna move them in front of the stage and have the judges behind me. Or like kind of to the side of the stage where they can see and it doesn't block the audience. So that way they can have. I was gonna put a tripod on it so that they're live feed.
I figure if I'm gonna show up early, text and stuff for y'all, and then they're gonna come with the rest of the stuff.
It just starts by doing that stuff though. Because if you put a live up, and that live is gonna be live for an hour, and then we're gonna, and people will legit.
But I'm gonna be in there before we have the
Also, you can, when we're there, we can make announcements saying, hey guys, we're live feeding events, specials, all day during kids. So if your friends and family weren't able to make it, tell them to hop on our Facebook page and watch. Yeah, you can totally do that. Live feed from 2 to 3, and then live feed for rewards at 3:30. So that would be a 2 guaranteed live feed times. Yeah, so that way, you just put it on your Facebook page, and on the other pages, and just make an announcement when right before the town show starts, you have to make an announcement. When your friends and family weren't able to make it today, please have them on our Facebook and watch the live feed. So that way, you know, if I've got a niece or a nephew that's performing and I couldn't be there, I can watch her on Facebook.
I'll bring a pop-up, a small pop-up, and I'll bring
I was gonna
a
stay
regular
there.
sign as well as a whiteboard.
Yeah, let me keep it quick and then I'm gonna stay. I got about 30, 45 minutes. I gotta get hold on.
Especially with it raining and you.
I was thinking about like the here, and then behind.
And I've got the sign, I think you decide, I've got the sign that says welcome, volunteer check-in and all that stuff. I think I got it. I don't remember if I gave her that sign. I think I have it still.
We already have artists. I know, it's been a year. I know, it's very bad. So I was thinking about putting that table or now you're with.
Well, some of it, I knew where it was in my old office. I packed everything up. So everything's kind of, some's at the house and some's in the store. I just need to, and I got to the store anyway, so. I'm gonna, I guess, I'm gonna bring out a chafing dish.
Right. I talked to my brother.
Get some water to put in that.
He's 2 years old. I told him he knew anything. Yeah, so he's such a craftsman. He can write code.
I know. Oh, me neither. I totally crater. Oh, I'm gonna dress like this. I'll be there. Oh, me? I'll be like, it's like a t-shirt. I'm not wearing a t-shirt. I'll wear it, but it's gonna be under 4 layers. I'm gonna wear this. Yeah, you're not gonna need. Yeah, that's 100% how I will be dressed. I probably will not. You'll only recognize me because it's my problem. I might have my eyebrows on.
his thing is,
It doesn't bother me.
I don't want to be.
People say, "Do you want eyebrows?" I'm like, no, I'm pretty. I've never done it.
I would rather do that than
Well, and they're all.
the construction site.
I wanted it to microwave, but someone just told me not to do that. There's a new thing that's like cheaper and lasts longer. I don't know what it's called. I don't know.
I'll ask my sister-in-law, she does eyebrows, she does the microblading, she does the permanent, well, my brother does permanent makeup. I would love to do permanent eyebrows.
Me
Your
too.
brother does makeup?
Yeah, I would love
I
to.
know someone that does it. I know someone who does that really good. Her son does his makeup.
Really?
She does permanent makeup. She also does the eyebrows. She did another TA friend of mine. It looks very natural. Like, yeah, I mean, it's like water referral. It is.
It is. And I am kind of afraid of needles towards the eye.
Yeah. Well, I personally, I personally would, does it good. She's good. And she's also in a regular business and she works